Before we start, I think I better introduce myself and my company. My name is Pauline from MRCB. MRCB stands for Malaysian Resources Corporation Berhad, right? In the sales and marketing department, I've been in this company for the past 9 years, right? I think some of you might have seen these slides before because we came in 2012 and we did a presentation on KL Sentral as well. So just regard this as an update, our progress since then. But for those of you who have never seen this before, let me guide you, take you through KL Sentral, a guided tour virtually. Okay, shall we start? Right. What is MRCB, Malaysian Resources Corporation Berhad? We are actually a government-linked public-listed company whereby our major shareholder is the Employees Provident Fund. They actually hold about 38.2% of our shares, right? We are also the master developer for KL Sentral development. Okay, shall we start? Okay, history. In 1994, actually the government of Malaysia, right, they have awarded the privatization contract to Malaysian Resources Corporation Berhad to actually develop this piece of land, this piece of land over here, okay, into a transportation hub. This piece of land actually belongs to the Malaysian Railway Company. It was actually a marshalling yard at the point of time, okay? 4 years later, a concession agreement was signed under KL Sentral Sdn Berhad and the government, whereby what we did was we built the transportation hub, surrendered back to the government, right? But we have to run it at our own cost. Okay, that's where it started. Okay. Okay, this was how it looked. Gosh, this was how it looked like the previous time in 1997. Okay. And this is how it looks like now. 2015, it should be 2016. Okay. The whole development is around this area, 72 acres. Okay. This is from another angle, from the back. Okay, what we started was the station. In 2001, we started building the transportation hub, which is called the Central Station. The architect was the late Dr. Kishore Kurokawa. He was also the architect for KLIA. Okay, it's 1 million square feet, and it cost us 1.1 billion. Okay, and it's also, you see, you call it accorded the XKL Global Destination Code because you can actually check in from KL Sentral. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can check in MAS, Cathay Pacific, Royal Brunei, Emirates. I think there are 5 airlines over there you can check in. What you do is you just check in your luggage over there, take the ERL, go to the airport, and your luggage will be checked in from there. You don't actually have to carry your luggage at all. Okay. The average commuters for KL Sentral currently is 150,000 per month. Okay. As you know, we are a transportation hub. We have 7 railway lines coming in to the station, and the additional one, which is the MRT. MRT will be completed by end of this year. Okay. All the 7 lines you can see from LRT, KLIA, the KLIA Express, you have the Express and the Transit. So altogether 7 plus 1, 8 lines coming in. Okay, let's go to connectivity to Kuala Lumpur. As you know now, the ERL also takes you to KLIA 2. Initially, it was only KLIA 1, whereby the low-cost carrier airport was LCCT. Currently now, yes, as you all know, that it has already transferred to KLIA 2. From KL Sentral, it takes 28 minutes to KLIA 1 and 33 minutes to KLIA 2. And you pay 55 ringgit per way. And now they have a promotion. 2-way, 80 ringgit. Okay? Okay, this is the MRT. I'll touch a little on MRT. MRT, it's a 35-stop. The first phase is 35-stop. MRT 1, we call it, is from Sungai Buloh to Kajang. Okay, the first phase, which is from Sungai Buloh to Semantan, which will be operational, I think operational by end of this year. And the second phase, which will actually pass through KL Sentral, will be by mid of next year. So by July 2017, the whole full line will be running. KL Sentral, the KL Sentral stop, I will show you where the KL Sentral stop is later on. This is the MRT connectivity. Actually, this picture was taken like in 2012, when our building were not even up yet. Q Central, St. Regis Hotel, and my central residence over here. The station is supposed to be here. This is the museum. The Museum Negara, the museum is over here. The station will be actually underground, and it will be linked back to the station via a linkway over here, okay? This is how it looks like now. This is the museum. Very heavy construction currently over here, okay? This, I think I took this from the building about 12 story down, so you can see the reflection from the glass as well. This is the linkway to the station. This is the station, so this is the linkway. So all this will be running by mid of next year. Okay, Kuala Lumpur completed developments. This is history. We started from 1997. Okay, let's see what we have done for KL Sentral since then. I'll run through this very fast because I think it might be a little boring because of all this office building. But anyway, this is part of the development. Our first strata office, we actually built it in 2001 and 2006, 7 towers altogether with a net floor area of 1.2 million. These office buildings, right, we actually sold it to individual investors. We cut it out into smaller units, about 1,008 square feet and above, and we sold it to individual investors. Can you imagine how difficult it was to sell at that point of time? There was only the station, and Hilton and Meridian was just under construction, and just 2 towers of residential. We sold it at about 460 ringgit per square foot, and we had a real hard time selling it. But it was good in a sense that those investors who actually bought the unit and stayed with us, right, their current transactor price is around 1,200 to 1,300 now per square foot, and it's 100% occupancy. Yeah. The next one will be Hilton and Meridian. We built the building. It's run by the Starwood and the Lee Meridian Group, but the building now we sold it to the Japanese. The Daito and the Daisho Group actually own the building. Occupancy rate is 80 to 90% throughout the year. But the funny part about this, because this is a CBD, right? From Monday to Friday is full occupancy. You can only get rooms during Friday and Saturday or Sunday. Okay? This is our first condominium, Swasana Central Condominium and Swasana Loft Condominium. This one over here, this one over here we have about 400 units. And this is about 600 units. So total, we have about 1,000 units. Starting selling price was around about 400 to 500,000 for the smallest unit of 1+1 is about 900 square feet. The current transacted price is about 1,000 to 1,001 per square foot, ringgit per square foot. Okay. Tenants, in terms of tenancy, it's I understand from some of my colleagues who actually own the units, they have tenanted their unit from day one until today. And one of them, she bought it actually sub-sale. She didn't buy it from the developer. And after that, she bought a sub-sale for, I think, in 2008 or 2009. She bought it at 500 over 1,000, and then she migrated to Australia. So before she migrated to Australia, she sold the unit at 1 million. This is our One Central. One Central is our first purpose-built office. Purpose-built office means that we actually built the office for one owner. It's not a multiple owner kind of building. So we built this office and we sold it to the Lembaga Tabung Haji, or you call it the Malaysia Pilgrimage Fund. And we list it back for 15 years. So what we do now is we list it from Tabung Haji and we list it out ourselves to individual corporate companies. Okay. Our main anchor tenant here is PricewaterhouseCoopers. Okay. Suka Central is the, we call it the lifestyle building. It used to house a lot of F&Bs, but we sold it in 2015. Currently, it's undergoing a very heavy renovation. It's going to be a heart specialist center. Okay, we sold it in 2015 for about 90.8 million. Actually, if you look at it, right, MRCB builds building, we list it out and we sell everything. Okay. This is Lot J. This is also another purpose built. You see, what we did was when we got the land, when we built the station, we got the development rights for all the land by the site. So at that point of time, MRCB Well, we are not that rich. So what we did was we sold the land to private owners. Some of the private owners, we built the building for them, but some they built by themselves. Like for example, UEM over here, they actually bought the land from us and they constructed the building by themselves. But for the rest of the building, we sold them the land, but we constructed the building for them as well. So actually, the buildings over here, right, they're all the head office of this UEM, MIDA, SSM, and Quill 7. Quill 7, actually, they have just sold it to EPF, so it's they have changed name again. Okay. Platinum Central. This is a boutique office. A boutique office, why it's called a boutique office? Because it's only 7 stories. We couldn't go higher because this office is actually sitting on a deck. So below the deck is the railway lines. All the trains are running at the bottom. So it only goes about 7 stories. This was our most expensive office building, green building. We have five tenants over here. All corporate tenants. The highest rental office building, we rented it at 9 ringgit per square foot, I think back in 2012. So currently, we sold this as well. What we did was we pumped into our MRCB Quill rate at 740 million. Okay. This one is completed in 2013, Menara CIMB. We sold them the land. We constructed it for them as well. The investment part, actually, their head office is over here. And then new towers. New towers, before we actually completed building these 2 stories, we already sold it to the Korean funds, Hana Daol. Once we completed, we listed out. Our own office is also there. We did a sub-sale again on behalf of the Koreans. We just sold the 2 towers. The first tower, which is the front tower, the lower tower, we sold it to MCMC, the Malaysian Multimedia Corp. And then the back tower, we sold it this year to Social Security, SOCSO. Okay, and MRCB is also a tenant now. We actually, our office is up there. We take about 120,000 square feet. Okay, yeah, okay. Hello, can you, okay. Okay, can you hear you actually? You can hear me, right? Yeah, my voice is loud enough, it's okay. We actually take 120,000 square feet to fit in our 2,000 over employees. We have about 2,000 employees over here, and yet the space is still, I mean, we still a lack of space. We're still everywhere in KL Central, okay. Menara Shell, this is Menara Shell. This is a very iconic building. Right, we built in accordance to Shell's specification. They are actually our anchor tenant. They took about 300,000 square feet from us for 15 years. And currently, what we are doing with this building is that we are pumping it into our MRCB Quill rate as well. Okay, in process now. All right. Aloft Hotel Kuala Lumpur. This is the 3rd hotel that came into KL Central. It's open in 2013. It's a 4-star hotel, right? And occupancy, it's almost like 80 to 100% all year through as well. New Central Retail Mall. The retail mall actually fits in the whole picture because at that point of time when the retail mall wasn't open, it was very quiet in the evening, and I think certain tenants over there did complain that it's very inconvenient because they couldn't do their shopping. There's not much of F&Bs over there. So we completed the picture by putting up a mall for them over here. It's a joint venture between Malaysian Resources Corporation Berhad and Pelaburan Hartanah, PHB, whereby I think they own 51% and we own 49%. It was opened in 2014. Last year, we sold our share to them. Okay. Escort Kuala Lumpur Central. This is run by Escort. It's a service apartment, 157 units. Opened in the first quarter of 2014. Happy to say this is the only building that MRCB owns currently in the whole of KL Central. Okay. Occupancy is also about 90 to 100%. Always, because what they do is that they do have a lot of expatriates from Shell. Q Central, this is the stratified office. This was just completed last year with TOP, right? It's 1 million square feet. This is the second strata office whereby we subdivided and we sold it to individual investors. The selling price at that point of time, it started from about 1,002 per square foot, and my last selling price was about 1,750 per square foot. TOP was last year. I have to be very honest, it wasn't a very good time to actually get a TOP. The rental has actually slowed down a lot, but even though it has slowed down, but it is still moving. I've just checked with our building management before I came. Occupancy is about 30% now, since then, but 30% of a 1 million square feet office building, we are talking about 300,000 that has been tenanted out. So it's actually not that bad. Yeah. Okay. St. Regis Hotel. This is the 6-star hotel. 6-star hotel, it just opened May 2016. Have yet to visit it. Yeah, this is a 6-star. The room rates is about 1,002 per night. Okay. They have the residence as well. The residence, I think they sold it at about 2,005 per square foot. Very limited. They actually pick and choose their investors, right? It's open now. So actually now in KL Sentral, you have the Meridian, you have the 4-star, you have the 5-star, and you have the 6 stars. Central Residence. Central Residence, these are the 2 blocks. St. Regis, this is the real photo, yeah? This is St. Regis. This is the Q Central, the stratified office. This is Central Residence. This picture was taken maybe about 6 months back, but currently the progress has actually advanced a lot. TOP will be by next year, mid of next year. Okay, this is the additional residential on top of the previous 1,000 units that I spoke of just now. Okay. Selling price at that point of time, we sold it for about 1,001 per square foot in way back in 2011. The current selling price, we still have a couple of units available. Those are the penthouses, about 3,000 square feet and above. The current selling price is 1,550. Okay, let's see Kuala Lumpur Central upcoming developments. Actually, my upcoming developments is actually the focus point of this fair that we are, this property event that we are participating. KL Sentral, as you can see, out of the 72 acres, we are almost finished. We have almost developed all the whole 72 acres. We are only left with 2 pieces of land. One will be the last residential land, which is Central Suites, which I'll go further with you later on. And the other one will be the commercial one. So we have only 2 pieces of land currently left. Okay, Central Suites. In terms of location, right, if you look at KL Sentral, this is the whole of KL Sentral, 72 acres. But we got another piece which is slightly out of KL Sentral. This is about 5 acres. How we got this piece of land is MRCB did an upgrading work for the government to actually enhance up the infrastructure of Little India, which is, we call it Brickfields, and some other government developments. So in return, we actually got this piece of land, the development rights, right, to build our residential component over here. Why we propose to have a residential component over here is because, right, if you look at KL Sentral as a whole, we have a lot of offices, right? Occupancy, apart from Q Central, all the occupancy of the rest of the building is 100%. We have a lot of international organization over here, and their head office as well. So if you look over here, there's only 1,000 units over here, plus 754, we only have 1,754 units of residential. And we feel that we need more residential to support actually the commercial. So that was the reason why we put up 3 blocks of residential over here. We haven't launched, right? We should be able to put it in the market in November. The plans are out, everything is out, but we hope to be able to sell it earlier, but unfortunately no, because we have to go through all the process and things like that. We have a sales gallery for you, for those of you who visit KL and would like to visit KL or know KL very well. Our sales gallery is over here. This is the station, this is our office, this is our sales gallery. So what you do is you take a plane back, stop in KLIA, hop on the KLIA Express, you will come to this station over here, right? You can just give us a call, we can meet you anywhere and take you to the sales gallery anytime. okay, during office hours. So over here, what we are putting up is we have 3 blocks, 1,434 units of residential units, size from 650 square feet to about 1,166 square feet. So you do have the 1 bedroom, the 2 bedrooms, 1+1, 2, 3, and a dual key. Okay, our price currently we are looking at 1,001 per square foot. So absolute value starts from 730,000 and above. Okay, actually, if you look at the whole of KL Sentral, we should be pricing at 1,003 and above per square foot. But we understand the market now and we understand the economical situation now. So what we did was we actually reduced our profit margin so that we can actually fit into the market. Okay. I think I have a little booth out there which shows the model of KL Sentral. I think you can get more details over there. I wouldn't want to go into more details over here. Okay. Okay, this is how it looks like. This is the lobby of one of the towers, the facilities. We have like sky gardens that we have like adopted 5 team. We have like Balinese garden, the Japanese garden, the herbs garden and everything. And this is part of the facilities as well. Okay, right, Lot F. This is our last most valuable piece of land, Lot F. This is where our sales gallery is. So this one we earmarked for a 5-star hotel, a branded residence, and 2 tower of offices. The office towers, right, we are now in the midst of negotiating with one of the top 5 banks in Malaysia. They will be relocating their head office to this area. So once if the negotiation has gone through, finalized everything, we will build the office building customized to their needs. That's our core business anyway. All right. Whereas for the branded residence and the hotel, okay. This is who we are signing with. We are about to sign the branding and the management agreement with Hard Rock. So Hard Rock will be coming in. They'll be having their Hard Rock Cafe, Hard Rock Hotel, and Hard Rock Residence. Okay. This one, I think we should be able to start by 2018. And the Hard Rock Residence will be a branded residence. Branded residence means that we will have to furnish up the unit in accordance to their specs. And this one, the selling price will not be less than 2,005 per square foot. So it actually shows you, right, if we are to put this out in the market, it's going to bring all the value of the residential out. So that reflects back to my Central Suites as well, right? Okay. This one, our project team is already working very hard with the other team. The architect is already on board, and we're also looking into the technical part of it as well. So hopefully by then, by 2018, we should be able to get this moving. Okay. Okay, let's see what we are going to do for Sentral, the future catalyst. We don't have any more land, so what we can do is to upgrade and enhance the development, okay, in KL Sentral. So this is what we have in mind. This is Q Central, if you remember. This is the museum, okay. This is a platform across from KL Sentral to the museum. So this one, we already got the approval from the local authority, right? What we do is that we will connect a platform across the road. It will be full of greens and a lot of F&Bs. It will be something like a place where you can hang out, and also to connect the people from KL Sentral to over to this side and vice versa. So what the local authority will do is that they will do this is the phase 1. They will connect the phase 2. That means from the museum, at the back of here, right, you have something like a lake garden. So what they'll do is that they will do the phase 2 of connecting to the lake garden. So that is an enhancement that we can do. And on top of that, we are also looking into enhancement of the station. The station is 16 years old or more. So now our project team is also looking into enhancement of the station to make it more, I don't know, I think it looks a little rundown, certain part of it. So I think that's what they have in mind. Okay. So this is just part of the artist impression that I can share with you. Okay, so that's about it for KL Sentral, but it doesn't mean that MRCB will disappear after KL Sentral. We have already started a lot of development outside. We have PJ Central, which is also a transportation hub, Penang Central. We have KLCC land. We have a lot of development which we have already started as well. But this one, KL Sentral, I think we should be completing it by 2024 or 2025. Yeah, okay? Thank you.
Are you able to take any questions?
Yeah, sure.
All right. If